So, how's this feel? I mean, another new coaching staff, a new offense. How is it getting oriented? How many offensive schemes is this for you?
This will probably be my fourth, but smart people learn things, so you have to learn on the fly. So, but honestly, it's a great change, and I think it's what we need. We're working hard, hardest I've ever worked since I've been here. And Coach Kelly's bringing in a mindset of it's more of a mental than a physical. So this whole time we're out here practicing, going hard. Like, he has this thing called OBE, overcome by events, and basically he's trying to strengthen our minds to where you're so tired, it doesn't matter that you're tired as long as you just execute the plays as hard as you can, and you do that, you'll pretty much be successful. So he brings in a mental toughness that really I haven't experienced since I've been here.
Is that just through the tempo of practice, or is it in meetings? What else is it?
It's really instilled in the entire program, from strength and conditioning to meetings to just everything we do. When we were out here for 6 weeks, for the whole 6 weeks for winter quarter and training, the strength and conditioning staff was also instilling the mental strength to us. They're preaching that to us, telling us everything you do it's more mental than physical, and if you control your mental, you can control your physical. So no matter how tired you are, as long as your mind is strong, you can succeed.
Do you see a difference in the team because of that?
I do. I see more of a sense of togetherness, a sense of people trying to achieve a mission together, because before it was more like people wanted to achieve their goal, their mission. Now it's like we're together. Us achieving all of the mission together is achieving all our missions for our individual selves. So it's really new, and it's really nice for all of us. I like it. I think it's strengthening me, and it's what you need to go to the next level.
What's the biggest difference in the run game in terms of what the scheme asks you to do?
Blocking schemes are kind of different. We have different run plays now, like different variations, misdirections. It's a lot of stuff that I'm open to, and I like the new schemes. I like how they're bringing a new type of mentality for the O-lineman. The O-line coach, I think he's a great coach. He's coaching these guys as hard as I've ever seen, and I just think all around across the board it's just a great coaching, great everything.
How do you think you fit in this game?
I just play football, really. I can't even answer that question. To be specific to that question, I can't really answer it. I just come out and play whatever the play is, run it, whatever it is. Like I said, I've been in 4 different offenses, so I can't really say do I fit in one better than the other. It's just if you're a football player, you're a football player.
How are you physically? It seems like you keep improving, like slimming up a little, getting a little bit quicker.
Strength and conditioning has done a great job for the last I don't know, who knows how many weeks since we started. I've had goals. They've been talking to me personally. Like, it's more of an individual thing too, as a team thing. They look at you, they see where you can be, they see how do you feel, where you're at, and that whole thing together it's working. Like, right now I'm slimming down. I'm like 218, putting on more muscle, but also losing body fat. So it's a lot of things that they're instilling in us, and it's working.
I know you were a little nicked up last season. Are you 100%? Are you pretty good now?
At this point, I'm 100%. Just playing with what I have, playing with what I got. So yeah.
Do you like the structure of spring, having a break now and coming back again later?
Yes, I do, because the way we practice is unbelievable. So for us to have this 2 weeks, especially for the last 2 weeks of how hard we've been working, I think it's essential for us, to go have a break, but not lose the vision of what we're doing out here, but at the same time just kind of relax and get ready for the next 3 weeks to finish spring ball. So I kind of like what I do, but at the same time you can't lose what you've gained here. So that's why, like he said in the huddle, it's a test of what, if you like football or not. Like, do you really love football? What are you going to do on these 2 weeks? So, but it's essential to have these 2 weeks.
Has it been helpful for you in the transition to have Deshaun back?
Oh yeah, it's very, very essential. Like, Coach Foster's been a great coach. Ever since freshman year when he was here, then he left and came back. He's been a great coach. He's been helping us, coaching us. Because since he knows us individually and he's known us longer than a lot of these coaches, it's really helped in coaching us. So really, he knows how each of us run, how each of us are. So it's easy for him to coach us, and it's easy for Coach Kelly to come in and learn this new scheme and for him to teach it to us. So it's nothing really new to us in that regards, because he knows how to coach us and he knows what to do with us already. So it's just like we're right back on the horse.
Good deal.
Thank you.
Thank you both.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh, there he is. Snuck up on us. So a lot of the same questions we asked Bolo. This is how many? The 3 different schemes for you? Or is this even 4? No, this is four different offensive schemes. What does that do for you? I mean, it's something else to learn, but it's something else that's good to learn.
Yeah, it's a positive. Going through 4 coaches in 4 years, you just adapt. You learn to adapt and be able to play in any offense that they teach you to play. It's just about being yourself and just learning to adapt and be who you are in that scheme.
Did that kind of lay a groundwork for you heading into this season, just having a little taste of all these?
Absolutely. We were already prepared. Obviously, it was different because it was a head coach, but already prepared to learn a new scheme, ready to adapt and ready to learn and ready to get better.
Mazzoni's scheme, did that kind of help you a little bit to prepare for this one?
I wouldn't say one prepared me more than the other. I think all 3 of them have their own similarities as well as differences. So I've gotten a taste of everything, and he's also got new implements as well. So it's a lot of fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun this year.
Are they talking about tailoring some things for you, like for your unique talent of getting you out in space a lot, catching a ball?
Not quite. I think it's a little early. We just started spring ball, so I think at this point it's just about learning the new offensive installs and just personally taking care of my own and getting better as an individual. And then once that time comes, we'll see what happens.
Do you like having the break in spring coming up?
Oh, absolutely. It gives us a chance to recover. You know, we never had this before, so it's definitely exciting to be done with the first half, and it's going to be very exciting to get to the second half and see how we finish spring break.
How are you physically? How's the strength and conditioning
I
program?
love it. I love it. I've already gained like 7 pounds, dropped 5% body fat. It's been amazing. So I'm really excited about working with Coach Heiberger, Coach Lintrick. It's only been like 8 weeks, and I already feel the change instantly. So as far
how
as
is it a different approach?
I mean, they just do a lot of things different from the last trained staff, and what they're doing, I like. I love it. I feel like I'm getting faster, stronger, all facets of the game. I feel like I'm getting better, and they're just getting started. So I'm excited to see where I end up by the time fall comes around.
You've gained 7 pounds in the last 8 weeks.
Yes, sir.
What are you at now?
220.
So how do you like this offense that Chip Kelly's installing here? It's kind of the Oregon blur, but it's still kind of
yeah. I think it has a little bit of Oregon, but I think it has its own UCLA taste to it. We're still learning that. We're still very early in the installs, so I'm sure there's a lot more to come. But so far, I'm liking it. I love the pace. We're going fast, a lot of tempo, so everyone's getting in way better condition. So it's going to be fun to see how it all turns out.
Did you watch his offenses pretty closely when he was at Oregon?
Oh yeah, that was my favorite team, other than Texas. I loved watching Oregon. They were fast, gave the ball to the backs, let them get in space, all that. I've been looking at them ever since I was growing up. So it's definitely fun to actually be coached by him.
Was there a particular back that he had that you were drawn to?
Well, Michael James is my favorite. DeAnthony Thomas, all of them. LeGarrette Blount, Kenyon Barner, all of them. I watched them all. They were a lot of fun to watch, and hopefully we can have some of the similarities with this offense.
Going through the offensive transitions, has it been helpful to have Deshaun back?
Oh, absolutely. He knows how we play. We have a lot of familiarities with him, so it's a new offense, but he knows how to coach us. So he knows exactly how we run, how he wants us to run, and we're used to it after a year of playing under him. And it's Coach Foss, so we enjoy him every day. It's never a boring day with Coach Foss too.